Meal plans suck! Yup, I said it. They suck because even if they work in the short term, they won't create lasting results in the long term unless you eat the same way forever, which you won't. When people decide to start being more healthy, one of the first things they look for is a meal plan. Why? Because most people don't have the time, the knowledge, or the discipline to eat in alignment with their goals. So they do the keto diet, become vegans, or follow the advice of celebrities and influencer experts. But the problem is, meal plans simply do not work for the average person. So no matter what your specific health or fitness goal is, making healthy eating a part of your lifestyle is the only way to create lasting results. So in this video, I'll show you why meal plans don't work, how to eat better without meal plans, how to level up your lunch in 3 simple steps, and how to make healthy eating a part of your lifestyle. For those who don't know me, my name is Menya, like Kenya with an M, and I'm a health and performance coach sharing new ways to challenge your thinking, improve your fitness, and transform your health. Now, before we get started, please subscribe below so that you don't miss out on any new videos, and remember to give this video a thumbs up because you, yes you, are awesome. Now, before we dive into why meal plans don't work, it's important that we understand what meal plans are. A meal plan is an eating program that outlines when, what, and how much food you'll eat at each meal each day. Here are a few examples I picked up from Google. Meal plans don't work for the following reasons. 1. Life is unpredictable. Your days are crazy busy. You've been invited to a birthday party or a client dinner, or someone invites you to have dinner in a restaurant you love. Just imagine showing up with a lunchbox containing 4 ounces of chicken breast and steamed veggies. That's not impossible, but it's impractical. If you're gonna go to a restaurant, eat the food at the restaurant and enjoy it. And sometimes life just happens and you have to roll with the punches. So planning in advance is helpful, but you also have to recognize that life is unpredictable and sometimes things are just gonna happen. 2. Meal plans are too strict. The more strict the rules, the more tempted you are to break them. You weren't even thinking about chocolate, but as soon as someone tells you to avoid it, you can't stop thinking about it. Unless you're getting paid to look good naked, like actors, athletes, or models, why obsess over how many grams of quinoa should be on your plate? That is not a healthy way to live. You're more likely to develop a bad relationship with food, which in extreme cases may even lead to eating disorders. Or you just quit cold turkey because you felt so victimized the night your friends decided to have a pizza party and you weren't allowed to have one. 3. Every day is different. Let's face it, sometimes you eat a bowl of salad and you get full, but sometimes you eat a bowl of salad and you feel like eating more. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for salad and you're craving carby foods. It really depends on different factors like your level of activity that day, your stress, your hormones, and the list goes on. Here are some easy ways to eat better without meal plans. Replace ultra-processed foods with whole foods. The more you eat processed foods, the more you crave them. These type of foods are usually made to be addictive and they don't have much fiber, so they're not really filling. That's why it's easy to finish a full bag of chips and not feel full. Ultra-processed foods mess up our satiety signals, causing us to eat more and gain weight. Plus, most ultra-processed foods are calorie-dense but contain very few nutrients. Whole foods are more nutrient-dense and they generally contain fewer calories, especially vegetables, which makes it easy to feel full while naturally consuming fewer calories. Always balance your plate. Most people know shockingly little about nutrition and even less about their own diet, which is bizarre considering that eating food is the most important thing that we actively do every single day from the moment we are born until the day we die. Which means we eat the way our parents, friends, classmates, coworkers, and culture tells us to. So if you're eating the typical American diet, maybe you grab a muffin for breakfast or a donut if you're going for that extra dopamine hit. Then an hour later you're hungry again and you're craving a burger with fries. How do you prevent this? Make sure you eat protein, starchy or grain-based carbohydrates, fibrous vegetables, and healthy fats. Having a balanced plate like this will give your body all the nutrients that it needs to function at an optimal level and will keep you full for longer because these won't spike your insulin levels. Side note, we'll cover blood sugar, insulin, and the glycemic index in a different video. Committing to a diet of food you don't like is literally a recipe for disaster. So play around with the foods that you like eating. For example, if you're the type of person who likes savory foods, then an avocado toast with egg might be a good breakfast option for you. If you like sweet stuff, you might want to try overnight oats with almond milk and fruits. Healthy eating doesn't mean you give up the whole foods you love. The key is to find healthy alternatives for food that you know isn't very good for you. If you like rice, switch to brown or red rice. If you're a pasta lover, try whole grain pasta and throw in some veggies. Don't force yourself to eat a kale salad if you hate kale, but you'll need to take the time to find the options that you like and that align with your goals. So, we're going to play a little game called Level Up Your Lunch. There are 3 rounds: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and each round has 4 levels. The goal is to reach level 4 in each round. Let the games begin! Round 1, breakfast. Fight! Level 1. You're having a cinnamon roll and a caramel macchiato. Both are really sweet. It's alright. It's not bad.
1 hour later.
Now you're feeling tired. You want to eat a whole box of pizza. You decide that it is no longer working for you, so it's time to level up.
Get ready for the next
That takes you to level 2. You settle on a slice of whole wheat toast with butter and jam, and instead of a sugary drink, you get a plain latte. Well done! You're already 1 step ahead of the game. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. But you're a badass, so let's keep going. Now you're on level 3. You're still having the wheat toast, but you replace the butter and jam with cheese or a sunny side up egg. You get a latte with almond milk instead of dairy milk because milk makes you gassy, and nobody likes you when you're gassy. You don't even like you when you're gassy. You notice your mood is better. You feel focused, no indigestion, no gas, and you don't crash after an hour. It feels good and you want to keep feeling good. In fact, you want to feel even better. So it's time to level up again.
Get ready for the
Level 4. You ditch the bread. You're having granola with Greek yogurt and a cup of green tea instead of coffee. You feel fantastic. No one can stop you now.
2 hours later.
What? Who is this? Why do I feel so good? Why do I suddenly look like a superhero? Because you are a hero.
You win.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Round 2. Level 1. You're having a crispy chicken burger with fries and a soda. This is fun. This is your starting point. An hour later, you don't feel so good. You want to feel as good as your breakfast makes you feel, so you decide to take it to the next level. Level 2. Instead of heading to your favorite fast food chain, you go to a place where they cook the foods with real ingredients. You order a chicken sandwich, potato wedges, and a diet soda. You ate real food this time. Nice. Level 3. You realize it's easy to make your own sandwich, so you buy whole grain bread, lettuce, tomatoes, and chicken. You bake or grill the chicken over the weekend. On your workday, you just put them all together and voila, you've got yourself a sandwich. You replace the fried potatoes with a baked potato and you still drink the diet soda. You're getting there, my friend. Level 4. Your taste buds have adjusted. You realize you're not even craving the salty fast food burger anymore, and you're feeling less hungry. You ditch the bread. Instead of just lettuce and tomatoes, you add more starchy and fibrous veggies that you like. Things like bell peppers, broccoli, and some baked sweet potato. Now you have a delicious, nutritious, and satisfying salad topped with chicken. You're not even craving soda anymore. Suddenly, lemon water tastes great. You win. Round 3. Dinner.
Fight!
Level 1. You are way too lazy to cook, so you reach for instant ramen. It's late, you're tired, it's alright. No one's judging you. But you want to level up. Level 2.
Fight!
You're still committed to instant ramen, but this time you add an egg and some veggies while it's boiling. And you don't add the whole pack of powder flavoring to cut out some of the sodium. Now it's got more protein, more fiber, and a little less sodium. Level 3.
Fight!
You haven't been eating salty foods for breakfast and lunch, so your taste buds couldn't handle the extra sodium anymore. You replace the ramen with pasta that you pre-cooked over the weekend, add some fibrous veggies, and healthy dressing. Boom! You have a pasta salad. You top this off with a few hard-boiled eggs. Are you a master chef? Not yet, but we're getting there. Level 4.
Fight!
Same thing, but you replace the pasta with quinoa. You just use olive oil and lemon as dressing. Now you have a perfectly healthy quinoa salad. You realize you still have a bit of the chicken that you prepped in advance, so you add it as a topping to your salad.
You win.
Now that you learned all these, it's time for application. Remember, the goal is to turn this into a habit until it becomes a lifestyle, not just something you'll do for 2 weeks then quit. So here are my top tips on how you can make lasting changes that'll benefit you in the long term. Take baby steps. Don't try to go all in. Most people take an all or nothing approach to dieting because they don't realize that even tiny changes, given enough time, can produce remarkable results. Most people try to eat clean all at once and they feel terrible, so they quit eating healthily altogether. Take it step by step, meal by meal. You're better off replacing one food choice at a time, like having carrots with hummus instead of chocolate with soda. Until one day you wake up at level 4. Don't focus on the outcome, focus on the process. Most people who try to change their habits focus on the outcome. They'll eat healthily for a few days and then they check the mirror, check the scale, and they're like, oh, I ate healthily for a week and nothing changed. Forget it, I'm gonna get a burger. Results take time. So if that's your only motivation, you're gonna have to give it some time. Instead, maybe focus on how the foods make you feel after eating them. I'm gonna eat this again because it gives me lots of energy and it holds me till dinner time. Or I'm gonna eat that because it doesn't make my bowels explode. This way, you're not doing this just because of the desired outcome. You're doing it because it makes you feel good. According to James Clear in his book Atomic Habits, if an action makes you feel good, you are more likely to repeat it and turn it into a habit. Then in time, the results will come naturally as a side effect of your new habits. Enjoy the process. The reason why I call this a game is because, well, games are fun. And improving your eating habits should be fun. Because you're much more likely to stick to a habit if it's fun and rewarding. If changing your eating habits feels like punishment, the habit won't stick, so have fun with it. Now I have 2 questions for you. 1, what level are you at right now? And 2, how do you plan to take your next meal to the next level? Let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and remember to smash the thumbs up button if you learned something. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.